Hi, I'm John Calaguar,
I'm Josh Calaguar.
and we've got coffee for you.
We are going to make coffee for you.
We're in a learning mode, and so today we're going to learn with you guys, and you're going to learn alongside us, because we heard actually back this summer, a couple months ago, I was talking with my friend Pete, and he was telling me he had heard of some people who would crack an egg into their coffee grounds and then brew it. And I thought that was the craziest thing I'd ever heard. And the other day I was like, wow, like we should do something new with the coffee. Let's try putting an egg in it. So today we are going to make some Swedish egg coffee for you guys.
Yep.
And it kind of has an interesting history.
Yeah, so 1800s, a lot of people moving over from Scandinavia to the US. And actually inside the specific Scandinavian Lutheran Church on the East Coast in the 1850s, they would have these massive gatherings where all they would do is they would show up and who knows if they had filters. I know back then they just used a lot of cheesecloth, stuff like that. But someone had the brilliant idea to just crack an egg in it, even if they were mass producing coffee, and basically it would actually, in some weird way, get all of the coffee clumped together, and they would just be able to serve it.
Yeah, and we've also heard that it has a lot of cool effects on the flavor, that it purifies it a lot and removes any semblance of bitterness from any coffee flavor.
Which is good news for a lot of people that are like, I don't like coffee, it's bitter.
Turns out eggs can fix that.
Eggs are your fix-up.
So here's kind of our setup today. We've got some coffee from Tala Coffee Roasters, which is right outside of Chicago. Our good friends Destiny and Brennan just sent this to us as a gift. Thank you, Destiny and Brennan. This stuff is incredible. So we're working with notes of rooibos tea, melon, and caramelized sugar. This stuff is absolutely insane, and I highly recommend checking out Tala Roasters. They are super good.
Yeah, it's a medium roast, as you can tell when you look at the beans. You can see that the line in the middle, the bean isn't black and oily. It still kind of looks more dry and has, you can see the tan line right here, which kind of means the inside is not fully cooked, which kind of can happen to bring you a lot more taste. That when you cook it too much, it can get really dark. You get those notes of, it's bold, it's nutty, chocolatey, but this is kind of somewhere in the middle, and so you get those chocolate awesome notes, but it also just has lighter notes that are more fruity. And so we're gonna kind of see what fruit and egg tastes like, and hopefully it doesn't taste like feet.
Yeah. So the recipe that we were working with, you're gonna boil 2 cups of water with the coffee. We're gonna grind, and this is for 2 or 3 people. We're gonna grind 3 tablespoons of coffee together with about kind of a medium to coarse grind. You don't want to be super fine. And then we've got just 1 egg right here. So we're gonna just start grinding this coffee. Throw it in our grinder here, and
close your ears.
Close your ears.
Please.
This sucks. Let's go. Excellent. It's important to smell the coffee.
It's important to just get a relationship with every segment of your coffee making.
Yeah.
Just take the water, sniff it.
So anyway, we're gonna just dump this straight in with the egg, like this. Make sure you just shower it. Give it a nice little bath. Yeah, right on the head. It's raining coffee. Yes, egg's clearly enjoying it.
Okay. Oh, spilled a bit over there. That's all right.
Okay, so now's the fun part.
What are we gonna do, John?
This feels totally wrong, but we're just gonna go for it.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's got it. You got it. Oh man,
is this going as expected?
No, you Lutherans are crazy. So yeah, basically the goal is to kind of mash it all up until it's about the consistency of a
brownie sludge, right?
Like a brownie batter. Exactly.
What's the stuff that pre-superheroes fall into?
You can actually add a little coffee to it as well, water to it, to kind of liquidate it a little bit.
Gross.
So the weird part about this is you even keep the shell in there, and the shell is supposedly supposed to have those purifying qualities as well.
Because it's porous, maybe?
I have no idea, honestly. We really don't know what we're doing. We're just trying crazy stuff.
So now we're going to go to the cooking segment. We're going to see how this goes. We might end up with coffee or with egg brownies. We're not sure. Okay, So you're just gonna take something like a soft spatula so you can get everything in there. Ew, do you see how wiggly it is?
Yeah, it's real wiggly.
Please taste good. All right, so it's been about 3 minutes boiling. And so the egg looks fully cooked. And it looks like the grounds are basically just mixed in with the egg, which is kind of crazy. We're gonna see what happens. But basically what John's gonna do, if you wanna put some ice in it first, what you're gonna do now is, it's kind of crazy. So it's kind of still, as you can see, it's still hovering around the top. And so what we do to almost do a French press effect, which basically is gonna push everything down, is actually to take ice water and dump it right onto the top, and it pushes everything down. Awesome.
I spilled so much on you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you can see it all float to the bottom, except for some chunkies.
And now we're just gonna pour our Swedish egg coffee through this and get it nice and cleaned up.
All right.
Look at all that egg in there, that's
Ooh,
insane.
looks like scrambled eggs and machaca.
Can we like make that into a scramble and eat it with some bacon after this?
Wow. You excited?
I'm actually really stoked. The color is really interesting. It almost looks like beer.
There's a slight part of me that wants it to taste good, but also a part of me that wants it to taste awful.
How dare you?
Oh, I hope it doesn't taste bad. It's just. Let's get rid of this guy. So we're gonna pour it in. Very light color, but that's what I've heard is it's a light color because again it's been so purified by the eggs.
I'm very interested.
All right. Okay, well, let's go for it. That's pretty good. It's like so clean.
Do you feel the way it like kind of envelops your mouth almost violently?
Yeah, it's like
It like tries to get down your throat.
such an interesting taste. I don't think I've ever had coffee like this.
Okay, what's your vote? Egg coffee.
I like it. I mean, it's a totally different way to drink coffee. It's like, it's so clean.
Yeah, it almost tastes like you know, super filtered. Like it almost tastes like water from a water bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn. I'm so scared. I'm gonna hate it. Can you drink like raw egg?
No, it's just super clean.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's actually good.
Large exhale.
Cows, feet, and coffee.
Give a little wink. Rachel.
We're hoping that all of you guys who watch this will try it at home and try your own version of it. I think if I was gonna do this again, I'd probably use more coffee because I just like really strong coffee. But I'd be really curious to know what really strong but very not bitter coffee tastes like.
Yeah. We could also see like if we try mass producing it, if using more than one egg makes a difference, or if it can just stay the same no matter how much water or coffee you use.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.
yeah, appreciate you guys.